Hello? Are we all met? Well, I certainly hope so. What is going on, my survivors? It's me, Papa the Survivor, the VTuber survivor from the future, and I am back with some more Bloons TD6. So let me just explain what's gonna happen. Well, let me explain what's been happening. Yesterday I had a family get together, so I couldn't stream yesterday, so I moved the stream to today, but I guess it doesn't technically count as moving it. Well, I originally planned to have the stream be yesterday, but it's today anyways. Anywho, I'm gonna have to keep the stream short today, just an hour, only because we're expecting some company. For what reason, I don't know. Just know that the stream won't be as long, but hey, you guys wanted more Bloons TD6, so here's a Bloons TD6 stream for you. And it's on a Sunday. I never stream on Sundays. Well, yeah, I never stream on Sundays. No, I never streamed on Saturdays back when I first started streaming, and then I streamed Sunday through Friday. And then I switched, and then I stopped. I was like, okay, Monday through Friday. And I was like, okay, every other day, Monday through Friday. So, yeah. Anyways, enough background. I'll just jump into it. I'll probably be doing some Zatsuing as well. Just because there was something I wanted to talk about, and then I forgot. Obviously, no real-world events. I do know there's a lot of stuff going on in the real world, which is sad, and it shouldn't be happening, but I am just here to give an escape and a relief from what has been going on. Just throwing out the disclaimer. But yeah, let's see. I talked about the FNAF movie last time. Yeah, we're going for the Desperado because we have the mermaid now. Let's see. Hedge. Okay. Let's see. I haven't played this map in a fat minute. I think if I placed him right here. Yeah, this should be good. Place him right here. That way he can attack anything. And then we'll put our usual combo right here. But yeah, what did I want to talk about initially? Ugh. No, there is no way I am having a freaking brain fart. There's no way I'm having a brain fart on what I wanted to talk about. Oh, I know. Okay. So, I remember what I wanted to talk about. Thank you. Let's see. How was the order? Yeah, right here. Okay, so I wanted to talk about how I recently got back into playing Monster Hunter. I don't have Monster Hunter Wilds, only because I know this PC can't handle Monster Hunter Wilds, and neither can my Legion Go. But me and my brothers have been playing Monster Hunter World for like the past week or so. We got back on the Monster Hunter World grind. Because back 5 years ago, back when everything was closed down, I might have talked about this. I don't think I have. Well, I don't remember if I talked about it or not. But yeah, back when everything was closed down and you know, we were just stuck inside the house, like during summer? It was both summer and winter. When we weren't in class, because the youngest was in community college, and me and the other brother were both in university, so we were doing school online. Or all of us were doing school online. Even my mom, who's a teacher, was doing her classes online. It was, yeah, we were all just stuck inside our rooms. But huh? Did we have 3? No, we didn't have 3 Xbox Ones. I think what they were able to do was I forgot. Well, either way, we all played Monster Hunter World Iceborne on the Xbox One. I think they had some kind of screen share or split screen for the Xbox version. Yeah, they did have split screen on the Xbox. I forgot about that. But you can only do up to 2 players. You couldn't do 3. And then I had my own. And then I had, of course, my own Xbox. So we played like that. Yeah. So we beat the game. We beat Iceborne. My brother even went to like the Fatalis battle, but I didn't get to do the Fatalis battle just because I kind of got burnt out from Monster Hunter. Let's see, which one do I want to do first? But yeah, we are very interested in Monster Hunter. We played Monster Hunter 3 back when it released on the Wii. Because if you don't know, Monster Hunter was originally a PlayStation staple. Like, it was on the PS2, and the PSP. So I wonder, why did they release Monster Hunter 3 as a Wii exclusive when they could have released it for a PS3? You know what? I think the answer is that because they released the games pretty back to back, they were like, we don't have. They probably thought that the game wasn't at a good quality enough to play on the PS3, or because the Wii is a weaker console than the PS3. The Wii runs PSP games. I mean, I played Budokai Tenkaichi 2 and The Force Unleashed on the Wii, and those were pretty much PS2 ports. So I think because they wanted to release the game for a 3rd gen, but they didn't have something worthy of being on the PS3 yet, they were like, okay, we'll release it for the Wii, instead of just releasing it for the PS2, which is already on the way out. Cause yeah, I got that game right after I got promoted from 5th grade. And I remember playing that immediately after my promotion ceremony, which was a big ol' ceremony and everything. Yep, and that was before I even got into like actual hunting on the game. Like, I was just wandering around in like in the expedition mode, just hunting jaggies because I couldn't handle like the bigger monsters yet. And then eventually I did learn how to like actually get better gear, like get a better weapon and whatnot. But I didn't get to beat the 3rd game. Or no, I think eventually I did beat the 3rd game, but I got 3 Ultimate on the PS, or on my 3DS. But I have long since graduated from, you know, hunting those old world monsters, and now I'm hunting the new world monsters. But also, I didn't know about like I didn't know about like having items, or no, decoration slots and everything. I'm sorry if you're coming into this being like, what the heck are you talking about? I'm talking about Monster Hunter. Which, I might stream Monster Hunter World if you guys do want that. If you do, let me know in the comments if you are watching this VOD. But if you're watching the stream, then please let me know in chat if you want to see that. Yeah, back then they only had 2 armor types. Melee type and then gunner type. But when you know, we got to Monster Hunter World, they were like, okay, we have type Alpha and type Beta, which, you know, you can use either for melee or gunner. And ideally, people tend to use the melee ones just so you can put your own decorations, which is different passives. Yeah, that's what they are. They're passive skills. They're passive skills and like their buffs. In case you didn't know. Let's see, do I want to... Yeah, I'll just save up and get straight into upgrading these guys. Because why not? It's not like I can add any water monkeys on this map. Double shot. There we go. In terms of a story for Monster Hunter, like, there is a general story, but you don't really pay attention to it. Well, I don't really pay attention to it, just because I'm more focused on the hunt. And hunting the specific monsters. I'm like, dude, I don't care about the story, just freaking put me in there, coach. Put me in there. Give me something to kill. Essentially, Monster Hunter is, you know, it's an RPG. It's an RPG. It's kind of a pseudo MMO. It's not really a full-on MMO. Like, if I were to explain it, you can play it totally offline single player, but it shares the same principles as an MMO. Like, obviously, you need your items. You need like your main weapon. There's no magic in it, so you can't use magic, but pretty much there's DPS, there's tank, and then there's support. And it usually depends on which weapon that you're using. Obviously, if you're using like a build that's, you know, like high attack, high speed, high critical, then, you know, that's DPS. If you're using something that's high defense plus a slower weapon, or like a weapon that's big with a shield, then that's tank. And if you're using some weapon with range, not necessarily if you're the gunner, but if you're a hunter that usually tends to stay at a distance and carry all of the support stuff, then you're support. Okay, let's see. Is this every? Yeah. We'll just keep it at 3. We'll keep it at 3. Let's see. Can I put a? I can't. Wait. I'll make it work. So yeah, we'll put the ninja right here. Wizard right here. Alchemist right there. That's fine. Oh yeah, back when I was just starting with Monster Hunter, I was Sword and Shield, and then I moved on to Longsword, just because it was the quote-unquote weeb stick, and I thought it was cool. And then I eventually switched up to the dual blades, because it's 2 swords, and I spin around like Levi Ackerman in Attack on Titan. There's nothing cooler than that. Like I started with the long sword, I was like, yeah, I'm back with the long sword, and then I figured out that it was a little bit harder to use in the new world. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not really feeling this time around. And then I switched to the dual blades, and I was like, oh, this is easier. Because honestly, you don't need to think. It's literally the Unga Bunga weapon. Like, you don't need to think. You could just button mash with it. Whereas if you're using the longsword, there's actually an attack to where you have to time it. And I'm good with timing, but I don't really feel like doing the timing. I've beaten this game before. I'm like, I don't need to worry. I don't want to worry about it. I just want to go through the game again. And just, you know. Like, I just want to go through the game again, just so I can get to a point to where we can just play online. Play online with servers that are still full. Because I don't know if people are still on console. Okay, lead to gold. Oh, actually, we made a challenge for ourselves. Is that we would beat the base game using ranged weapons. So I learned the light bowgun, which actually isn't that bad. I actually kind of liked it. It was foreign. It was still foreign to me, and it still is a bit foreign to me. But if I do need to use a ranged weapon, like, hey, if they're like, hey, can you be a gunner? I'll be like, okay, I'll be like, say less, and just pick light bowgun. Because honestly, what I do is I just run in a circle and shoot. And just make sure I have enough ammo. Yay! That's done. Flash bomb! Got ninja right there. Hey, look at all the range they have. And then wizard. And then alchemist. Distraction, fireball, stronger acid, ninja discipline, intense magic, and larger potion. There we go. Yup. Get the meta combo of ninja, wizard, and alchemist. Firewall. Acid mixture. You see, look at look at all the ones we just kept out. And then perishing potions. Let's see what's cheapest. Shinobi Tactics. There we go. We're keeping them out and keeping them distracted. What is this again? Increase attack speed and pierce of nearby ninjas. Oh. Stacks 20 times. Ah, you're the only one that has it. Unstable concoction. An explosive substance, nice. At least it's mob class, which is the first thing they see. And save up for Dragon's Breath. Dang. Look at all of that popping. Dragon's Breath. Alright, let's see. I think it's time for me to add the snipers. Aw, dude. Dude, I can't hit anything with these. Do I have any kind of, like, platforms or something? And I could probably put them on? No? Okay. Nope, continue. Sorry. Oh, dude. I guess that kinda works. Obviously, a sniper is going right here. Let's see. I guess this will have to do right here. Yeah. Yeah, because then they can still hit everything. Alright, night vision for all of you guys. Do I want you to shoot the no, you are gonna shoot at the mobs. So you need full metal jacket, and then you two get faster firing. And I'll make you aim it strong. Oh. I hocked a loogie. Ugh. Nasty. Okay, let's see. We'll do you first. And then you. And then you. You're gonna be the elite one, so you'll get bouncing bullet. Yeah! Deadly precision. A little bit more than semi-auto. Semi-auto. Okay. I think I'll start saving up to upgrade everyone to level 4 now. But it's about that time. Bloon Jutsu. But if we take a look at upgrades... we're less than halfway. Necromancer. Oh, we're missing Phoenix. Wait. Oh, we can get it. Alright, Phoenix Lord. And then we need 1 million XP for Magus Perfectus. And I've seen it. You're sacrificing all your monkey wizards into one. But if I were to make a Magus Perfectus, I would probably replace this guy. Or, no, this guy. And stronger stimulant. Oh, I completed this guy, dang. Rubber to gold. Oh yeah, yep, I completed the alchemist. We should probably get back to talking about Monster Hunter talk. Okay, so back on the Monster Hunter talk. I'm kind of disappointed with how Capcom sort of put out Monster Hunter Wilds. And I believe was a rushed state, because that game cannot run for crap on a PC. I mean, I'm pretty sure it runs okay-ish on a PS5, probably the best on a PS5 Pro. But what about the PC gamers? Everyone is going PC nowadays, no one is sticking to the consoles anymore. I think that's what I am now realizing, is that everyone is ditching consoles and either going back to retro consoles or simply getting PCs or even small mini PCs and then like modding them out into retro consoles. But yeah, so far everyone is going the PC retro console route. Or they're just wait. No, I'm not gonna call the Xbox One, PS4, and the PS4, Wii U, and Switch retro consoles yet. I'm still not gonna call them retro consoles. It's been 10 years. It's only retro if it's 20 plus years. Yeah, all of the games that keep coming out are just not optimized. Basically, you need it. No, even then, even on high-end gaming PCs, like, they still struggle to run. Even if you have like a 5060 or a 5070 or something. Dude, my cousin has a 5090. I was just talking to him about it. He was like, "Yeah, with my build, I got a 50." I was like, "You got a 5090?" And he was like, "Yeah, for $300 back when they started coming out." I was like, "Dang, he had a good deal." I mean, yeah, if you can get a 5090 or 50 or like a Nvidia like 5000 series for maybe it's $100 more than you would get for a 4000 series, go for it. Me personally, I don't need all that, only because I don't really care to play at 4K as long as the game plays at 1080p. on medium or high settings. That's all I really care about. I don't need to play a game at 4K ultra realistic. That's too much. I'm like, at that point, just make it a movie. It's not a video game anymore. And why do you think I prefer Yakuza 0, which is a PS3 game that if I play with mods, it looks beautiful at 1080p, because it still looks like a video game. And I mean, I like the Dragon Engine, graphics, because it still looks like a video game, but it's kind of pushing it a little bit to where like, okay, maybe it would benefit from 4K. Oh, and I finally started playing Kiwami again, which now that I think about it, yeah, that game. There's a reason why I never go back to Kiwami, because I only really play it for the story and the sub stories. I don't really play it for any other reason. If I'm going back to a Yakuza game, I'm going back to Yakuza 0. Yeah, I'm just going back to Yakuza 0. Because all of the other games are like a pain in some aspect. Like Yakuza Kiwami is a pain because while it is basically a sequel to Yakuza 0 and a remake of the first game, which is on PS2, once you've unlocked like all of the fight moves from from Dragon Style, Majima Everywhere kind of gets annoying. Like, okay, Majima, I'll fight you. Like, Majima Engine is good if you're actually trying to unlock Dragon Style as quick as possible, but Majima Everywhere gets annoying, like, once you're done. And yeah, they have Pocket Circuit, they got all the mini-games. They just don't have the Cabaret Club mini-game, which is my favorite mini-game. At least they brought it back in Kiwami 2. But I didn't like coming back to Kiwami 2 just because it had the Reborn style instead of style switching or just regular Dragon style. I really don't like Reborn style, dude. It just feels too different. If it was regular Dragon style, oh, I probably would go back to... Oh no, but they don't have Pocket Circuit. Oh, well. Even then, it's not like I go back for Pocket Circuit anyways. Oh, I go back to Yakuza 0 to play as Majima, that's why. Playable Majima. That's probably another reason why. And then there's Yakuza 3. The remastered version. I played that on the Xbox. I'll just say the gameplay mechanic. Or no, the CPU's fighting mechanics is so stupid. They're always blocking. It's so annoying. And of course, you guys already know my opinion with Kiwami 3. But if you don't, just know that I don't plan on getting Kiwami 3. Unless I can play Dark Ties without playing the story mode. I hope it's not like a once you beat the game you can do the Majima Saga. I simply just want to play Dark Ties cuz I want to play as Mine. I want to play as Mine and figure out what he was up to because I do think that looks fun. But good lord, if I have to play Kiwami 3... Man... And I can't obtain it through alternative methods, because it has de novo. Or is it de novo or DRM? It has something that keeps you from getting it from alternative methods. What I might do is I might play the third game over again, beat it, and then I'll think about whether I want to get Kiwami 3 or not. Some way, somehow, I'll probably wait until it's on sale and then just wait until it's on sale, I'll probably find a 100% completed data mod, so that way I can just play Dark Ties. Because I really just want to play the game for Dark Ties. That's all. Alright, time to add my monkey banks. One. Okay. Nope, gotta wait. And I got 6 monkey farms, or 6 banana farms, I mean. So I just gotta add the other 4 down here. Yeah, and then that's 10. Come on. And we just collect the bananas like this. Okay, and now we start turning these into banks. Turn them into banks, and we will collect the fruits of our labor. Oh shoot! Sorry, I got so sidetracked. I was talking about Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh yeah. I will say the story and gameplay do look fun. It's just that how am I gonna get it and enjoy playing it if it can't even run on my PC? You know what I mean? And I was actually looking forward to getting that because I thought it would be in a playable condition for the PC. But I guess not. Nothing is ready to go for PC anymore. Like, they're pushing out consoles when everyone's kind of tired of consoles nowadays. I have gone full PC Master Race at this point. Full PC Master Race, ready to jump onto Linux once I feel like it's my time to do it. Because so far Windows is... oh my god, Windows. Can't believe Windows fell off so hard. Like, I already knew people didn't like Windows 10, but it wasn't that bad. And then Windows 11 came, and I thought people genuinely did like it, until they didn't. Because I remember when Windows 11 launched, and they were like, hey, you should probably switch over to Windows 11, and then this PC was like, oh yeah, you don't have the hardware ready for Windows 11. Now we have bypasses, so I can put Windows 11 on this PC. If I want. But of course, you're asking, why would you want Windows 11? For the security updates. Simply for the security updates, so this computer doesn't get hacked. And also, I could just get a debloater. Dude, Winhance is an amazing debloater. You download it, you click the recommended debloat, it gets rid of everything that you don't need. And puts in the stuff that you do need. But of course, it probably is slightly more bloated than any Linux distro, or Tiny 11, which is just absolutely nothing on it. Which I think that's probably what, you know, avid computer people want. Like, nothing that makes the computer slow. But so far, this computer hasn't been slow. Because remember, we put in an SSD and it runs like butter. It's just that the external hard drive is runs slow. But that's just because it's full of stuff. There's only like 1 terabyte left. Or over a terabyte left, but yeah. But yeah, remember when I was talking about Linux Mint? And I was thinking about switching over to that? Well, I don't think I'll switch over to that entirely. I'll only put that on like my if you guys remember the laptop that I started streaming from back in the day. Yeah, so my laptop is still in working condition. It's just, good lord, it has Windows 11 on it. It doesn't have a fully updated Windows 11 on it, so it's not as bloated as new modern Windows 11, but it's still slow. Ooh. Monkeynomics. Nice. Collect all. There we go. Prince of Darkness. Oh, I shouldn't have got Prince of Darkness. What we'll do is we'll go to round 100 and then I'll call it. Because I do need to go over the schedule for the coming week. Okay, let's see. 27. Oh. Elite Sniper. Yup. That was a good idea. Hits what it's supposed to hit. Just for these areas. That's when it gets too close for comfort. Alright, Elite Defender. This one is 27. Oh, hold up. Now, looks like the company's here, so hold on, I'm gonna try and wrap this up as fast as I can. 34. Okay, this one's 18, okay. Again, we're just gonna get up to round 100 and then we'll save it. There we go. Oh, he's got plasma eyes. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. There we go. I was like, okay, hurry and pop them. Oh yeah, sorry, I was talking about Linux Mint and then I got distracted. So yeah, I think what I might do in the future, if I ever do get like a full new like PC instead of just my Legion Go, if I ever do make my own PC, I'll use Bazite. Because that actually does have gaming in mind. And I can still use it for work if I want to. It just doesn't have a whole lot of the customization things that you would want out of a Linux distro, you know what I mean? Or maybe you could rice Bazite, I don't know. I've just never seen anyone rice Bazite before. Which, I'll probably look up. I'll see if anyone has riced their Bazite. Because I think people probably only get it just to game. Like, you know, game like how you game on the Steam Deck. And the reason I went with Linux Mint, just because it functions like Windows, it just works, you can rice it. Alright, now we're looking for a 20. Or you were a 20. But is there any 20? $27.20. $27.20. Alright, $27.20 it is. Ooh, yellow magic blast. Alright, round 100. Last one. They put a giant C4 on it. And it blows up. Monkey Village. Collect. And then you... Yeah, there we go. And then we will save. Rainbow is magic. Pop 20,000 rainbow balloons with magic monkeys. Okay. And then support. Monkey banks can hold more money. Yeah, first banana farm. Each game costs 100 less. No, monkey banks can hold extra money. Yes. And there was an achievement we got. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, now give me a minute. I'm going to swap over to... Or I'm going to add a... Yeah, I'm going to... Hold on. I'm sorry, am I not moving? What the heck? Dude. Here. My tracking messed up. Here, I'm gonna see if I can reconnect it. I didn't even notice that. That's weird. Well, while I get that fixed, I'm actually just gonna be right back because I need to get the schedule going. So, bear with me for a minute. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was for the what do you call it? That was for the live stream. But now we have for the VOD. As you can see, Monday we have Minecraft Monday, or tomorrow we have Minecraft Monday. Wednesday we have me and my Katamari. Friday we have Xenoverse 2. All of that will be at 1 p.m. because my brothers are still in town for one more week. And then we should be back to doing it at 5 p.m. the following week. Hopefully. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. If you enjoyed what you saw, please follow me on Twitch, where I try to stream every other day Pacific Standard Time. Just be sure to keep track of the schedules that I post to X, formerly Twitter, as well as Blue Sky. Also follow me on Blue Sky as well, as I am much more active over there with my posts and updates. And if you're watching this VOD at any point in the future, please like and subscribe to me on YouTube, where I upload all my VODs, so you never have to miss a single stream. Right. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow for some Minecraft. Until then, I am Pop the Survivor, and I will see you when I see you. So see you later. Goodbye.